What's up guys, Celestia here again, bringing you another achievement guide. This time it's for Escape Academy. This game is actually really fun. It's just basically a little puzzle game, and when you know the actual solutions, it is 100 times faster. So this guide only takes about an hour, and like I said, with all the Gamepass games, I'm kind of going through them all. Even though these guides have probably been made millions of times in the past by other people when the games probably came out, I just want to add more to my guide repertoire and making more guides and things like that. So hopefully you guys can follow along and enjoy this guide. So let's just get into it. We start in the prologue. You can skip basically everything about the game. So when it comes to dialogue, cutscenes, you just press the start button. Yes, it is the start button, not the 3-line button, or whatever the hell it's called now. Just skip it, press the buttons, you move around with the left stick, you interact with the A, you look at your inventory with Y. I don't think I've ever actually looked at my inventory though. So basically when you start off, you're going to be in this one room here, and you're going to go up to the safe, and we're going to type in the code, which is free, and pick up the key and then exit the room. So just like that, escape door, open up, exit the room. There we go. So this is just the tutorial, just to kind of get you used to the game. It's not actually going to give you much achievements here. But yeah, this is not much of an escape because we aren't. There is a couple collectibles in this game, so we're going to be following along and collecting them as well. There's more than you actually need in the game, so if you miss any, don't panic. There's a few extra in the other levels. Plus, it's not too hard to go back into the level and get them. So we're going to go up to this board, and we're going to select the 3 postcards, which is Jeb, Eel, and Ali B's Organic Tea. Any order, it doesn't really matter because we're just using them as items later on. So pick them up, and then back out. And we're going to go into the door over here, and we're going to use them on this wall. I'm just having a wee look around here just to see. This was when I was starting to learn the game, and then later on you see me go a bit faster. So if this is too slow for you, speed it up, but then slow it down a little bit later. So in the first one we're going to put Jeb, in the second one we're going to put Ali, and in the third we're going to put Eel. And that will open up this, which will give us another key, which is the key for behind us, which we'll go and get just now. So over this way. Also when you're running, there's a sprinting achievement as well. So if you hold down the left stick, you sprint. I basically got it just by sprinting a little bit in each level, and then on the last level you sprint up a pathway and you basically get the achievement. It's not really something you need to grind, just sprint a little bit here and there and you'll eventually have it by the end.
There you are.
And then we come out here. This is the first collectible, so the newspaper right here. So this is what all the collectibles are. It's just these newspapers. Sometimes you'll see a stack, sometimes you'll just see one newspaper. But like I said, there's more than you actually need. So just follow along and you'll get them all. So skip all the dialogue, skip, and get into the train. And then there you go. So we're going to make sure that we do these really fast so we can get the A+ ranks. Do not press X ever, because if you press X, that's going to bring up a hint, and that's going to stop you from getting the A+ ranks. So do not press X, just press A. That's the only thing you really need to press in this game. So we're going to head over to the headmaster's office, and we're going to talk to the woman here. Is that woman? Yeah. And then we're going to go into the headmaster's office, which is actually a level.
Hello there.
And skip all the dialogue as you normally do. Like I said, these start bits are a little bit slower just to kind of get you guys accustomed to the game. And then you'll see me going a lot faster, so I'll be explaining a fair bit faster at times. So here you've got another newspaper here on the floor, so go up and read this. I just click it a few times just to make sure. I never know with achievements these days, so I'm just making sure. And then we go over to these books, and we're going to select Egypt, Japan, and Greece. I don't know why it takes me so long to find Greece. I think I was having like word blindness. I literally had the hand on Greece. So once that opens, you've got this other room here. We will actually be coming back to this room some point in the future as well. And then for this, we're going to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, I believe. But the instructions are just up here on screen, so as long as you press these buttons, you'll be fine. So E, D, C, D, triple E, triple D, egg, E, D, C, D, and then 4 E's, and then 2 D's, then E, then D, then C. And there you go. That's that achievement. That's one of the miscellaneous ones. There's not many of them, to be fair, but that is one of the easier ones as long as you know the combination. And then once that's done, we're going to move our butts. I don't know why I'm staring at the thing for so long. I'm going to move our butts outside. And on the keypad here, we're going to enter Sandra Jacqueline Solange. And then you're going to press unlock. Just like that. And there you go. That's your next achievement. Like I said, this game is fairly quick when you know what the solutions are. If you have to look for these yourself, it takes a little bit longer, but you're going to get A+ around the board with these, as long as you're following this guide. And then we're going to skip all this dialogue, all the little cutscenes.
Welcome to the academy.
And now we're in the dorm room, which is where you can replay levels, by the way. And you see these little people on the map? These are also for an achievement, so you need to go back and speak to these people again. So speak and then skip the cutscenes. Some people might appear invisible. I know that was a bug a while ago, but I don't think it's a bug anymore. So if they're invisible, just kind of look where they are and you can still speak to them. So speak to them, skip past the dialogue, and then leave. And we're going to go top to bottom. So the way we do it is go all the way around the map. So top to bottom, left to right, etc. You can do it in any order, but I'm just following top to bottom, left to right, etc. This is where you can also sprint around to get the achievement, but you don't really need to. And for this one, it's right, left, right, up, down, and then you unlock the door.
I don't even know why we put locks on the doors here.
And then for this one, just imagine the top rows 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. So you'll hit 4, 6, and 7 to unlock this, and then grab the strange sculpture. You don't need to look at these, I was just kind of curious what they were. And then we go back outside, and there's another room here. So we need to make sure we change these in a specific order. So for this one, you want to make sure it's the red triangle, the purple diamond, the yellow pentagon, and the green circle. And then this door will unlock.
Breaking into the teacher's office.
And then once in here, we're going to look at the newspaper on the desk, because then there's one more collectible. Just tap it a few times just to make sure. And then open up the cupboard, get the spray paint, and then leave. And like I said, you can sprint a little bit here. It'll add to the actual achievement. You don't really need to, but if you feel you need to, you can just sprint around the actual court like this. I don't think this is me actually sprinting, but I'm just showing you how you can do it. So then for this one, you just want to make sure that you match it the same way I have it. So put in the nose, because that's the strange sculpture. I actually messed it up here and I was wondering why it wasn't unlocking, but you want the mouth like that. You want to angle the eyes down like this. And then you want to angle the eyebrows up. Other way. Like that, yep. And then knock on the nose, but I accidentally triggered the mouth again. So you want to make sure the mouth is sort of half open. Not like that, that's too small. You want it half open and then trigger the actual nose. There you go. And then you'll get the achievement for doing locks. Locks are just basically just puzzles in the game. So then pick up the keys and we're going to put them in the right hand door, because that adds up to 7. So you'll see numbers above the doors which add up to the number of what the keys are. And then for this next bit, we need to reposition the heads. So click on the first one once, the second one twice, the third one once, and the fourth one twice, to make sure their heads turn left and right. And then that unlocks the other keys at the back, which you need for the next room.
Good secret entrance.
Then for this next bit, we just need to make sure we add up the keys to number 10. So 7 and 3 in this door, and then this will unlock the next area. And in this next room, you're going to interact with statue 1, 3, and 5, which turns their heads up and actually gets you into this next area. And then it picks you up more keys, which you'll need for this next bit. So it's only one key, so you clearly know which this door needs to go in. So just in here, both keys. And then this is the trickier puzzle, but it's not tricky when you know what to do. And then for this puzzle, we just need to move the heads around. So when you click on it, you want to move the head down here. And then we're just sort of moving them around. So we move the longer haired No, the shorter haired one with glasses and the bald man to the top. And then the longer haired one with the cowboy hat there. And then I believe we switch these two around. And that should complete the puzzle. Yep, there we go. So then we go up here. And this is basically the end of the level, I believe. We just need to spray paint the mural, which is here. So we just click on this and then tag it with a spray paint. And there you go. That's another achievement unlocked. Like I said, this game's fairly easy when you know what you're doing. A lot of the kind of number or word-based puzzles are really good because they just require you to know the combinations instead of having to do a bunch of stuff, which are the ones that I like. So like before, skip all the cutscenes. We're in the dorm room again. We're going to go back outside, and anybody who's here, so little person here, going to go and talk to them. Skip past all the dialogue, just so we can get towards that achievement. And then we're going to go to this one, which is the Thresher, which is actually one of the most fun ones because it's the quickest one. There's actually an achievement for completing this in under 3 minutes, I think it is, which is actually really easy to do. It's either 3 or 4 minutes, but all you need to know is the codes. So the codes are fear will slow your mind. So in this first one, it's not like old texting. You just type in the letter that's on there. So first read this newspaper, just to get that collectible out of the way. And then the door that's right here, you type in fear. So F once, and then that one again, and then A, and then R. So it's not like old text. You don't need to press it multiple times. You just press it once for the letter that you need. And then press it again with the same letters on there, and then, yeah. So the next one is will, so W-I-L-L. There you go. And then up here. Next one is slow, S-L-O-W. So S-L-O-W. And then your, Y-O-U-R. Which is this one. Bottom right, Y-O-U-R. And the last one is mind. And then the last puzzle is basically just remembering all the words you just put in, which is fear will slow your mind. So in here, should have just went left instead of all the way around. Mind. M-I-N-D. There you go. Last puzzle is at the very top, and you just need to enter fear will slow your mind. So press the middle button, which cycles through the words once you're on the right one. So fear, and then will slow your mind, and then lock it in. There you go. Easiest one there. So escape under pressure, and then you should get the achievement for escaping it in a certain amount of time. This one's still rare, believe it or not, even though this game's been out for a while. It's one of the easiest achievements. Yeah, 3 minutes. So I did it in like 1 minute odd there. Because as long as you know the words, it's pretty easy.
Impressive. You shouldn't have even survived that.
And then we're just going to skip all the dialogue, as per usual. Still in the dorm again. Go outside the dorm. Click on the Thresher level again, just to speak to this person again, Jeb. And then the one in the headmaster's office again, so it opens up this new door, which is on the left, which is the Breakout. So skip all this. This one's actually one of the more complex ones because it requires you to enter loads of numbers and like press something on a computer screen. So you want to type in 104, so like 10-4, as in 10-4 good buddy. And then you just need to wait for all the dialogue to pass. And like I said in my previous guide, I'm actually recording this at the same time as playing another game at the same time. I'm playing Dead Rising 2, trying to finish that off. Yeah, once they do that, once you hear all the dialogue, you type in 160 and then hit the little signal button again.
Okay, I'm going to need to access a computer terminal in order to locate Eo. Is there a computer terminal on the first deck?
And then you type in 1010, which apparently means no. And then the signal button.
Okay, so which deck is the computer terminal on?
and then you type in the number 2 and hit the send button again.
Headed there now. Good work, Academy.
And then next one we go onto here.
Its new coordinates to maintain our connection.
And I was looking at this board saying the new coordinates is definitely here, but it's not. I'm pretty sure I tried like 3 or 4 times. And usually it's around about this area, but it doesn't seem to like that for me. But the actual one that I got when I finally got it was this location. So this location right here. Not this one, a little bit next to it. So the square down and left.
Academy, did I lose you?
Not the one above it. For some reason it looked like it was, but it isn't. So then we go back to the terminal and type in 104 and hit send again.
Give me a moment. There is a lot of information here.
And then this is where we just wait for dialogue. So you can run to the back of the room and get the actual newspaper, because this is where it prints off these 3 files that you need.
Radio me as soon as you find it.
And then since we've got them now, we're going to go back to the actual radio and type in 503 and hit send.
That's where they're holding Eel. I'm en route.
And then just wait for the cutscenes to play out.
Quantum. Engage protocol Omega.
And now you just need to kind of wait until things happen. So you can run around this room while the dialogue's going on, because you can't actually do anything yet.
You'll need to help me open the cell. Quickly. I can generate a key.
So then type in 24213. And then you'll see more cutscene stuff.
And they call you the greatest escapist of all time.
Is that what they're saying about me?
And obviously you get the achievement for 30 locks because you've done a fair amount of puzzles. This is the part I'm talking about. I misspoke a little bit earlier, but this is the part where you have to wait around. So you can run around this entire building, and then the one that you actually need to click on once the dialogue stops is this bit over here. And we need to do it so it says charge. So CHARGE. To make sure they're on the right sides. That enables the power again.
Impressive. Reconnecting.
And then same again, I'm just running around a little bit. But like I said, you don't actually need to grind this achievement. I just ran when I could run, when I wasn't doing anything. And then we're going to type in to the terminal 713 and hit the send button once the dialogue's over. If you hit it now, it won't do anything and you'll just be left there. You'll have to enter it again.
Academy, we need to take out these turrets.
And then once it's done, there you go. So then you grab onto this again and you just look for the turrets. So the things that are shooting, 1, 2, and 3. And there you go.
We have a path to the chopper.
And that's it. Easy as that. That's, to be fair, that's probably the hardest one, just because of all the numbers you have to enter.
Eel Bonds, back at the Academy. All because of you.
Well, that I found it to be the hardest one anyway. I'm not sure about you guys. So then once we get back to civilization, we're going to go and start talking to everybody that we haven't spoke to yet. So then do that one, do the quad.
Oh, didn't see you there.
And then there's one more person down here in the library. And that's it. You don't need to speak to anybody else if you don't want to. I just did it just for the lols, I think, later on. But at the moment, you don't need to speak to anybody else because that's all you need to do for that achievement. And then we're going to go left to right and do all of these in that order, just so you guys can follow along. So the computer lab, lab rat, this is actually quite a fun one.
Good luck trying to hack me without sufficient power.
So for this one, we need to go into here and we need to grab the coins on the desk. And then we're going to put that in the vending machine. But before we do that, we're going to get these papers here. So click on that for the collectible. Put the money in the machine and then hit C4. And that will give you a donut. And with this donut, we're going to get a little rat buddy. So he runs away, but if you put the donut on these dirty plates on the floor, he will come out and then you can grab him. It's called turmeric, which is actually really cute. And then we're going to pick up all these pipes. So you pick up that pipe there. There's another one around the corner on the wall right here. And then there's another one just on the couch bit here. And that's just got all 3 pipes, so that's all we need. So then we're going to put all these pipes on the wall, and we're going to put turmeric in his little cage just to enable the power again. I almost put turmeric on the live wires, which probably wouldn't have been good. So put all the poles in there. And then put turmeric in his little cage.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you.
And there you go. So then we go up to the PC.
Sadly, that rat will be no help.
Any PC will do, you can click any one, but this is just the closest one. And we're going to enter square, circle, square, triangle, circle. And then hit submit. And go to viruses. Eventually. And then hit 1101. Create. There you go. You got yourself a little virus. And then we take the floppy disk, which a lot of you probably don't even know what a floppy disk is anymore. And then we're going to put that in the wall. But first off, we need to go over here. And we need to type in safer. So S-A-F-E-R. And then we put in the disk on the next compartment, which is right next to us.
This has no bearing on your ability to access my server room.
So put in the disk. And then it does all the virus stuff. And the next part is doing this dance floor. So it looks difficult, but it's not really difficult. So all you need to do is you just need to step on where it shows you to step on the screen over here, and then move to where the feet are again. So move forward and then left twice, and then back a couple times. It will get a little bit confusing when it flips around, but for this one you just exit the dance floor because you can't pass these. So you just exit and then go to where the steps are. So the bottom right corner, yep, there you go. And then now it's reversed, so you can just go left, and then up, and there you go. And then back, and then right. There you go. And then in this room, we're going to enter this code, which you should be able to see on screen just now, which is EBDHFGCA. So just look at all the switches and flip them all in that order. And then once that's done, that is the end of the level, and you'll get your next achievement. And done. Achievement!
Query result. Hack complete. Expulsion repealed.
Another A+ rank.
Set the record straight.
But yeah, guys, if you ever do press the X button, you're going to have to redo the mission, because it will void the achievement. Because you're not getting an A+ rank. So then, since we've spoken to everybody, we don't actually need to go back to speak to that person. We just go straight to the cafeteria. Start the quest. Trial by taste. This one's actually kind of fun. So what we need to do is we need to unlock this thing here to get our nice milkshake. Our nice non-lethal milkshake.
Go ahead. Try to unlock my tasty treat.
So what we need to do is we need to wait here. And we need to grab the fork off of this plate that comes through right now. Yep, grab this fork. And then we're going to go over to this area, grab the fire extinguisher. And grab this fork here. And then we're going to go up to the microwave, get the fork in there. So we need to type in 335. That'll start the microwave. And then set some fire, and then we've got the fire extinguisher, we can put it out. And that gets you your third fork, and these forks unlock the dinner plate thing. So you just need to match them to the actual space. So obviously that's the 2-prong one. That's the 1-prong one, and that is the 2-prong one. There we go, drink. Nice delicious milkshake. You've escaped, but have you? Now you're poisoned. So this is where you're poisoned and you have to make an antidote. I feel sad for the guy who made the milkshake, because he just wanted you to have the milkshake. So on this one, we're going to make sure that the pattern is square, circle, horseshoe, square. And there we go. Now we're in here. We're going to grab this key, which is in an ice cube. I don't believe there's a newspaper in here. Just double check. Nope, no newspaper. So we're going to put the ice cube in this pan, melt the ice cube, and of course we're going to pick it straight out of the pan with our hands, or maybe we use the tongs, I'm not sure, but with this we're going to get out of the room. So use the key on the door, not the fire extinguisher because that's not going to fit. And then we run out here. There is a newspaper, which is on here. Make sure you click the newspaper and not the bits around. If you want to make sure, click it multiple times just to make sure that you actually get it. And then we're going to go behind here and get this. So we press top, right, top, down. And then we go into the dumbwaiter, and this is where we can grab ourselves a key, I believe.
Why'd it have to be my milkshake, Eel?
Yeah, so he was sad that his milkshake was poisoned because he actually wanted you to enjoy the milkshake. He's a good guy. So we grab the key and then we go back up. And this will allow us to get into the actual liquor cabinet to make ourselves a cocktail that cures the poison. So once you have access to the cabinet, you want to make sure you mix 1 mineral water, 3 Calabar extract, 1 belladonna syrup, and then you shake and then you drink it. And that should finish up the level. And there you go.
See, a little motivation never hurt.
Achievement
You
unlocked.
survived Eel's specialty. Delicious once you.
We're not super far away from the end now, it's just a couple longer ones. And then having to do some co-op stuff as well, which you can do with a second controller or a friend. So we're going to go to the tea kettle one. And skip all the dialogue as we normally do.
Hope you're warmed up.
So in this one we need to make some tea. So you can go left or right, either way, but you want to pick up the newspaper first. And then we follow left. And we open up this door, so we want to type in ABKZ. And there we go, we've got access to the room. And in here we're going to check out this little box and get all these tiles, because we're going to need these later. And then we need to rearrange these so that the wrenches, the small wrenches, are on the outside. And then we're going to have the blue ones in the middle. And this will unlock the chainsaw behind it, which has fuel in it, so we can use it this once, but then we need to refuel it. So cut open these, and we'll have access to one of the little secret labs. And we're going to grab the tea leaves, but first we need to enter GTTTAG. Now once you've grabbed that, that's really all we need in here. We go back out. And this is where you can sprint a little bit more, just to add more to that achievement. Like I said, it's a little bit weird when you sprint though. So then with this, we're going to make sure that we put in these little cubes that we have. So we're going to put in the flour at the top, the green flour. And then we're going to put in the greenish corn thing. And then the black flour. And then the blue flour at the bottom. And we're going to grab the gasoline to fill up that. And we're going to grab one of the canisters on the bottom. It didn't grab it for me the first time. So make sure you grab that. And then we're going to cut open this again with the chainsaw. And in here we have a little puzzle. So we're going to hit pink or purple, green, blue, pink, yellow, yellow. And that will unlock the door. So you grab the BB gun. You can't interact with anything else in this room, so just ignore it all. And then we're going to go outside and use it on the bees to get access to the valve. And then once we use the valve, that activates the water. So we're going to go back here and not go too far. We're going to go to the kettle and we're going to use the leaves, the propane tank, and then turn on the water. So either order you want to do, and then that makes the tea. That's a very purple looking tea. I don't know if I'd drink that myself, but I guess that's how they do it in Spy Academy. And there you go.
A cup of tea can solve anything.
I personally, after being poisoned by a milkshake, I don't think I'd drink that. So then skip all the dialogue as we normally do, go past the dorm, and then this next place unlocks the arena. So this is us competing against someone else, but as long as you're doing it within time and you follow these instructions, you will be totally fine. So this part I freaked out a little bit. I couldn't find the lever at the start, but you're grabbing cogs and you're putting them on this wall to make a bridge lower. But the lever's on the left hand side, not the right. I thought you had to turn the right hand lever. So what we're going to do first is open this, grab the cog, then the next one, grab the bigger cog, and then this, grab the newspaper, click on it a couple times just in case, and then this medium cog. So then we place them here. So we place the large one here, the small one there, and then the medium one next to the edge. And then the lever is on the left hand side, not that lever. Ignore me removing all the cogs and stuff, I'll skip ahead to when I actually do it. Here we go. So it's not the right hand side, it's the left, it's on this cog here. So that lowers the drawbridge. And then you're going to run across, and we're going to grab these three and put them into, it doesn't really matter where you put them, you just need to grab these specific three and put them into these positions. So like I said, the positions don't matter, it just matters which ones you grab. Then max, in you go in the middle, and then we're going to go up the ladder, which opened.
Speed puzzling from the red track.
Oh no, I thought I had it.
This is a sort of math puzzle. So grab the plates, the green and the white, and then the red, the blue, and the orange. And then we're going to change these up here. So set the red to 1, the blue to 2, the orange to 4, the green to 3, and the white to 5. And then we're going to start placing plates on these. So you can back out, you can't actually do anything in this position. And then you want to go to the number 3, place the blue weight, and then go to number 1 and place the red weight. And then the next one you put one on the 3, the green, that's all you need to do. And then on the number 2, you're going to put the white plate. And then of course the last one's the orange, we just place that on number 1. And that opens up the next door.
Damn it.
And then we run all the way along. Okay, so this next area you need to do exactly as I do, because this is where a missable achievement is. So you press purple once, green once, on these specific arrows, so clockwise. And then we go onto the thing, press the circle button, and then we're going to press the spade, and then the one in the middle. And then go back here and press the same purple one, the same green one, and then go back on, and press the triangle, and then go back off. Press the green counterclockwise, and then go back on, and press the square, and then go up and press the diamond, and then we've only got one more left to do. So then we press the green clockwise again, and that's 6 moves, so that's under the amount that we need to do it in, and then press the heart, and that'll be it. There you go, door opens, achievement unlocks. Of this competition. And then this one's just a bunch of loads of different puzzles.
Supposed to be beating me?
So click on whichever ones you want, but just as long as you're following along. So for this puzzle you want to spell out Bane, B-A-N-E, kind of like Batman's nemesis. So grab the marbles.
This is the end of the line.
And then we're going to put them in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap, put the marbles in, and then we're going to select in this order the yellow button, the yellow button, the orange button, the yellow button, the orange button, and the orange button. And there you go. So grab the middle, then go to the clock, and then just put it in this order. So you have to press the heart and make the heart go all the way around to go on top of the king. And then we push the spade around to the 7, and then we put the diamond and move that to the queen, and then the last one we're going to move to number 3, and there you go. This actually gives you the solution to the one we just did, but you don't need that. So then we're going to hit G, E, A, E, D. And then the simplest part, just put the medals in the right order. So gold on gold, silver on silver, and bronze on bronze. And there you go. Achievement unlocked. Trophy acquired. Done and done.
No, 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 no.
That person's clearly upset that we won. But then that's done. So that's another A+ rank.
Sorry the day turned out this way.
And now we're on spring term.
You still earned this.
Skip the dialogue as normal. And then once we're back in the dorm room, you guys know exactly what to do. So we've got a couple left. We've got the quad and we've got the one below. Just kind of go top to bottom, probably the easiest way to do it. This one has a few things in it. Not very tricky when you know what you're doing, but this one takes a while if you're unsure. But it's just basically defusing a bomb, getting the last newspaper, etc. So we need to go around. You can actually run around here and get the rest of the sprint achievement if you really want to. But like I said, just sprinting a little bit throughout the game and then sprinting the last little bit in the last level, you tend to get the achievement, so you don't need to waste your time sprinting around. So what we need to do is we need to go in here and we need to type in the code 143 and then pick up the vial that's in there, the plasticizer as it's called. And then we're going to grab this police badge on the wall and go back outside, head to the left. And we're going to grab this. And here you're going to enter the code 1178. I thought it was 77 for a second because it goes so fast, but it's 1178. And then you go grab this and the key card. And then you'll go up to the flower van, grab the keys from inside. And then go to the back of the van. Open the van with the key card we got, which is the Vanilla's key card. Grab the thing on the back wall.
Best in the business.
And then grab this thing behind you. And enter these codes as you see here. Just enter the code from top to bottom. And then once you've got these three, then that's you got this box unlocked. And you're going to grab the VHS tape, the clippers, and that's really all you grab from this box. And then we're going to run past the van because we can't do anything to that yet. Go inside the police van at the front to get the keys. And then go into the back of the police van. And use the police key card we grabbed from the wall. And then we're going to go and grab the solvent. And we're going to put all these in here. So we've got the RDX, the solvent, and the plasticizer. So just put them in the positions they're supposed to be in. And then for the RDX, we're going to make sure that is 60%. The plasticizer is 30%, and the solvent just remains the same. And then hit the button, and now you have a bomb. And now this bomb is used to blow open the door to the van, which is right here. So put the bomb there, back up a little bit. I don't think you need to, but I didn't want to take the chance. And then you've got this newspaper, which is your last one. So if you've been following along, you'll have them all. And that is that.
Welcome to the tent of tranquility.
And then for this, you just need to put the two keys in that we found. So the shop keys and the police keys. And then for this, we're going to make sure we hit A, E, and F. And then hit tick. And we're going to cut the yellow wire. And then for this one, like I said, I'm going to be moving a bit faster here. So we're going to hit the top left, top right, then the one below that, bottom left, bottom right. And then we're going to cut the green wire. And then disarm the bomb. And that's you. Overachiever. This is where a lot of your achievements will start to pop because you've done 10 plus escapes and things like that. And you've done them all with A+ rankings, hopefully, if you've been following along with this guide. There we go, I'm just waiting for all these achievements to pop because I like seeing this happen. So then skip all the dialogue once you've done that. And then we move on to almost the end of the game. So we've got the library, which is on fire now. So with the library, we have to run through these doors over here. And then you've got this little thing right here. So you do right, right, up, left, down, up, left.
It's all gonna be fine. It's
And you grab the item that's in there, and then we're going to go into this room over here. Get this open. So we type 2, 2, 5, and 7, and that will unlock this box. And then we're going to take a tile out of here.
okay. Good start.
We need 4 of these tiles to get to the last bit of this level. So then once we're done that, we go out here and it collapses, so you know you've done everything you need to do.
The artifact chamber.
So then we go over here and we're just going to make it so that the numbers are all on the bottom. So the Roman numeral for 6 is going to be on the bottom for each. So the V and the 1, or the V and the I on each needs to be at the bottom. So just rotate that round. Just like that. Press the button in the middle and we're good to go. Then you've got these stair puzzles, which don't really require a lot of thought. But you've got to do this first. So this is going to be upside down. But you're going to type in the code 6989, but it's upside down. So it looks like 9, 6, and then 8, and then 9 again, I think. So it's 6989 since it starts from right to left this time. Grab that and then we're good to go. And then this is where we do these puzzles, so we need to move the ladders to get into the right position, but you just don't need to follow me, just drag it about a few times. So I wasn't even sure here, I dragged this up and then I was like, where'd I go? You can't go up there, so you go down, and then you go down again, and then go back up. And there you go. So they're not exactly really hard, so you just need to drag the ladder about a bit and you're good. And then we touch the lever up here. And this allows us to go down to the other ladder. Do the exact same thing again, just drag it about a bit and see what you can do. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy, that is done. Up we go. Grab this next plate. And then we go down, back out the room, and that should be everything here. So I'm sprinting a little bit in here as well, just to go towards that sprint achievement. And then for these, just make sure they look like this by the end. Can be a little bit tricky with the top right one, just to make sure the sand stays in the right place. And then once you have them looking like this, this is what unlocks the door. So as soon as the last bit of sand kind of trickles down, the door unlocks. And then that's that door unlocked for you. So now we can just continue. Go through the door. And then all we need to do is change these to the specific things. So for this, change it to the sun, this the wind, and then this is to fire. And then that's your next little plate thing. Strange tile. That's all you need to do in that room, so then you leave. That door collapses again. And then this one you just need to make sure you flip the through upside down, so click on all the ones for through. That opens this area, and now we've got the tiles. So the way you want to do it is you want to place the anvil top left, the lion top right, the bird bottom left, and the scales bottom right. That's your achievement for this level done. Not much more to go.
I wish I could say the same for the library.
And if you guys have been following along, you should be close to getting the sprint achievement too, because that's a couple levels away, I think, where I get it. But it's just the last little bit, as long as you're sprinting here and there. So just keep skipping past all the dialogue. We're going to go outside the dorm again, go back to the headmaster's office, and we're going to do the confrontation. So this is the office we were in at the start of the game.
Has no one been in here since Eel took over?
So what you need to do is, if you missed the newspapers, there's actually one here. And then you want to go over here,
Well, that's new.
and you want to type in this code. So you see the way I've numbered them? So you want to press 5252325. And that will unlock this. And that will get you another achievement.
Eel, we need to talk to you about.
And then we just got to do a couple things in this room. So he is actually a robot. Oh my god! Who would have ever seen this coming? A spy academy or an escape
What is
academy
this?
with people who aren't actually people.
A robot?
Right, so we need to unplug this just so we can actually touch him. And then we take his key card from his hand
Someone's been
and we
playing
pop it
us
into the wall, and this will get you another achievement. Just the wall right here next to the fireplace. Whoa!
What have we gotten ourselves into?
And then we're getting into the end part of the game. Only a little bit left to go. I know I've said that like 3 times, but this is basically right at the end. So what lies below is the last mission, and this is where I unlock the run achievement. Just by basically sprinting here, because I've already sprinted a little bit throughout the rest of the game. And there you go. Achievement unlocked for sprinting, killer cardio. So what we need to do is we just need to run through this. This is very easy because since I'm going to give you the answers, you don't need to do most of the puzzles. So we're going to go to the end bit here, and we're going to type in this code, which is right 10, left 25, right 15. And that will unlock this cabinet, and that'll get you basically the item you need to continue on throughout this. And then with these items in hand, the pin and the sheet, we're going to go over to the door, which is on the very far opposite side of this room. And we're going to put in the sheet that we just got, and we're going to type in this code. So A, C, and then E, and then hit the button. And that will be correct. So this, you get these answers from doing the puzzles, but since I'm just telling you the answer, you can just put the sheet in 90% of the time. So same again, just run all the way over here. This time grab this battery here though, because we're going to need this for later. And then we're going to put in the sheet again. And this time we're going to type B, C, D, and then press the button.
Well done.
There we go, easy peasy. We're only maybe like 5-10 minutes away from the end of the game, so on this Tesla coil, make sure you press the battery against it to charge it, because you need it charged for later. And then you don't need to do the code for this one. I don't know why I was going up to it. You just need to go up to this panel, put in the testing sheet again, and then type in this code. So A, D, E, press the button. Correct. Pick it up, go through to the next room, and then same thing again, just pass by, all the way past, through here. We're going to come back to this room in a minute, but we're going to go past and do a couple things first. So use the testing sheet and put it in here and type in B and D and then hit the button, and that is that done. So then we're going to go through to the next room just to grab something else that we need. So put the testing sheet in here just to open it, and then hit the code just D and then hit the button. And there you go.
Today's tests are at an end. It is now time to retire.
We don't go through this door, but we pick up this canister that's labeled D.
You can take him down.
And then we go back to this room that you just saw me in. And what we're going to do is we're going to move these things around to make a staircase so we can get up to that part up here. So it's not very difficult. Like, you don't really even need a guide to do this, but I'll just leave in what I did. So you just need to make sure the tallest one is on the far right, and then smaller, smaller, smaller. So just move these out of the way. They don't need to be in a specific position to be able to move the rest, which is good. I've had puzzles like that before. You need to move them into specific positions, otherwise you can't move the rest, but these ones you can place wherever you want. So put that one there, and then the second tallest one, which is in the corner here, move that over, and then you're going to put the third or second smallest? Third smallest, which is this one. And then the last one, I had to move this around because this is the smallest one, so this is in the way. So just move this over here, grab the second to last one, and then put that up next to the rest. And then put the smallest one next to it, and then you've got yourself a staircase. Because we can't jump in this game, this is the only way to do this. So you just go over to the staircase and walk up the way, just like this. And then you're going to use the pin, the hairpin, on this vent.
That is not part of the test.
Just like that. And this will allow you to crawl through. So crawl through here, and then keep going. And we're very, very close to the end here. So we're going to go along here, press this button. I got a little bit confused here as I was like, where's the ladder? So push this down, and this is the last room of the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the canister in this one. So pull this off. You can see what it doesn't want you to do. So pull that off, put the water container in it. So that's one done.
Caution. I told you this was the wrong course of action.
And then we go along to the next one. which is the battery which we charged up, so place the battery on here. And then the last one, which is on the very far right over here,
Step away from the terminals.
we're going to type in the code self-destruct. So you can literally see the letters here. So SELFDESTRUCT. There you go. Then that's done. And then we've only got a couple more codes to enter, and then that's this part basically done, and that will be all your achievements apart from the co-op ones, which I'll show you how to do as well. So for this screen message here, we're going to type the word undo. So I'll skip ahead just to show you guys that. So as soon as you change the last letter to an O, undo will be the correct word, and then that will be that one done. Then we run to the next screen. And on this screen you're going to type the word refresh. Just like this. Then once that one is done, we go to the next screen. Oh, apparently not this screen. But this next screen should be the word wipe. So when it says Paramount is student compliance, put wipe. And then the last screen, well, second to last screen, this one will be the word stop. And then we only have one more thing to put in, and that's on the main screen, which is this main computer screen here. Then prime directive, and then type the word shut down. And with that code entered, that is the last one you need to do, and that is basically the end of the game. The only achievements you'll have left to do, if you've been following along and you got the sprint achievement, is the ones for doing a couple in co-op, and that's it. So you've basically completed the game at this point. You've just got the co-op achievements, which you can either do with a partner. Since this is on Gamepass, if they have Gamepass also, you'll be able to do it with a co-op partner online. Or you can just pick up 2 controllers and just do it the way I did it. So you'll have this cutscene, which I don't believe you can skip. But once this is done, I'll show you how to do the co-op stuff.
Congratulations! You've done Escape Academy proud.
Okay, and now we're back onto the main menu. We just want to go to local multiplayer. Make sure you've got a second controller plugged in if you're doing it with your own controller, or go to online and get your friend in here. But then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the dormitory, which I was having a trouble finding where it was here. So the dorm is the building that looks like a kind of W shape. There, my dorm. So click on that, and then we're going to go to the wall, which has got all the missions on it. We're going to go to meet turmeric because we need to pass some items between each other. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the pipes with one character, all 3 pipes, and then you're going to pass them on to the other character. So once you have the 3 pipes, all you're going to do is click on your co-op partner, and you're going to select give, and then you're just going to give them all the pipes, and they're going to give you all the pipes back, and then do it 2 or 3 times, and you'll have the achievement unlocked for exchanging items. Which, give, then they give back. So you need to do it on the other controller. Give. There you go. Easy peasy. I just made sure I was giving it multitude of times, so just to make sure. But once you've done that, 5 items to your partner, so really twice, and that's it. And then what you need to do is the next part of this, which is to do the dance floor thing with your partner. But you don't actually need them to be on the dance floor. You just need to do it with the co-op partner in the same level. And then the last one, which is going to be completing 3 levels with your co-op partner. And once we've done this one, since we're in it, we might as well complete it. The quickest one is the one with the water, where we had the code, which was fear will slow your mind. So do the same as usual, grab the coins from the desk, put the coins into the actual machine, type C4, get the donut, put it on the plate, get the rat, put the rat in the thing, and then go to the wall, well, go to the computer, get the floppy disk, type safer into the wall. So I'll explain all this anyway, but C4, grab the donut, put it on the plate, grab turmeric, put turmeric back in the cage, because we've done all this before, you should know what you do. and then go on the computer.
Not anticipate the road
I ran over to this
escape.
first. You don't need to do this first. You can do this anytime. So type safer
Sadly, that
if you've done this
rapidly
first.
will help in bypassing my lasers. So you bypass
And then
my
you can't do
lasers.
anything here because you need the floppy disk.
But
So go back to the
this
PC
has
and get
no
the floppy
bearing on
disk
your
out.
ability to access my server room.
Square, circle, square, triangle, circle, like before. And then viruses. 1101. Create the floppy disk, put the floppy disk in the wall, do the dance by yourself. Don't bother trying to put your co-op partner in there unless it's an actual person and they want to help out. But doing it by yourself with 2 controllers is pointless, considering you can just make them wait outside of it.
I have succumbed.
So same as before, just jump on the dance floor, follow where the feet are. Just like this. So make sure you step onto the actual dance floor, like this, right? And then go up, left, left, down, down. And then out of the dance floor onto the other bit. And then left, left, up, up. And then back, back, right. And then there you go. That one is done. Solved it with a partner, but you don't actually need your partner, so that's totally fine. So now we're going to finish off the level. So this will be 1 out of 3 that you need to do. So same code as before, which is on screen now, EBDHFGCA. Just type that in and that will be the level, and then just do the water level twice and that'll be it for the achievement. So I'll show you that now. So once we've entered all the codes and this level is complete, just like that.
Query result. Hack complete.
You don't get the achievement for doing 1 level, it needs to be 3 levels. So once we're back at the dorm, we're going to go back to the board and we're going to select the water one, which is the top right. Top right. Top right, there we go. Under pressure. So what you need to do is just leave your co-op partner on the ground. You're quick enough to just type all these codes in and get to the top before the water touches them. So fear will slow your mind. Remember that. Fear will slow your mind. So fear will slow your mind. And then once you've done that twice and you've done this level twice, you will get the achievements, and then that will be you at 1000G. So I'll skip ahead so you guys can see that. So remember, fear will slow your mind. If you want, you can go back to that part of the video, but you should remember it by now. And just to drill it into your head a little bit more, fear will slow your mind. And that is the 3rd time I've done a mission with a co-op partner, and that is it. So that's all the achievements done, guys, in basically less than an hour. Hopefully this guide has been helpful. If it has, I have done other guides on Gamepass games, so go give them a look. Leave a like, share the video, join the Discord, watch me play some of these on Twitch. I might actually do a YouTube stream at some point soon as well, because I have some giveaways for like easier achievement games and stuff to do. So if you guys are interested in easy gamer score, or you're interested in me just doing some more guides, stay tuned, as I'll be doing more guides for the Game Pass games, and I will see you guys in the next achievement video. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye!
Impressive.